Caught up with some current UK student athletes to ask them about their athletic careers. First, I asked them about what their past achievements were and what they hope to achieve in the future.
So in the soccer team, we won the regular season and the conference tournament.
Here at UK, I want to go to the Women College World Series, and hopefully after my college career, I want to go play pro softball.
As a team, we want to win the NCAA tournament, and in personal, I want to make it pro.
As you can see, these are just your normal athletes with high expectations for their futures and achievement-filled pasts. And just like other athletes, they have felt their fair share of peer pressure from their teammates, much like this former UK student athlete Marcus Walker. Walker was on the football team here at UK, where his career had a bright start. His career took a fatal turn when last May he was arrested for drug trafficking. Later that month, head football coach Mark Stoops released Walker from the team, thus ending his football career, not only here at UK, but altogether. Walker was arrested with one of his teammates, who was also his roommate, Tavon Wells. Wells had previously been involved in drug-related crimes, so Walker was most likely either verbally or non-verbally influenced by his teammate. Peer pressure or influence occurs frequently in athletics. I followed up with our athletes to see if they had ever felt pressured negatively by their teammates.
My teammates convinced me to practice when I was injured, and my injury got even worse.
My teammates started skipping practice a lot, and I noticed that, so then I started to do it.
Once my teammates were telling me to climb up a tree, and I fell and broke my arm.
Athletics can promote a higher amount of peer pressure because of the relationship teammates have with each other. Teammates are constantly spending time with each other, which can make them feel the need to do whatever is necessary to fit in or be cool by their teammates' definition. They do this to become the ideal team, which is one where everyone gets along and is super tight-knit. Research proves that sports increase athletes feeling connected to one another, which causes increase in motivation to be the same across the group. It can also be observed that teams that do fit this so-called ideal team chemistry behave more similar to their teammates than teams that aren't as close. Athletes feel the need to belong to the group in order to reach this ideal bond, which may cause them to be swayed easily into something they might not normally do. People normally think of peer pressure in a completely negative manner, but peer pressure can actually be positive. I asked our athletes if they had ever experienced a moment of positive peer pressure.
One of my teammates is always dragging me along to go up to the field to get better and work on individual stuff.
So at the beginning of the season, I was playing really bad, and then my teammates gave me a lot of support, and I ended up playing really well, and I won Freshman of the Year.
One of my teammates started helping little kids learn how to play softball, so I went with her to help her.
As you can see, positive peer influence is constantly happening. It is vital that we continue to try and lead others in the right direction in an appropriate and positive manner, while eliminating negative peer pressure that might lead our teammates astray and get them into trouble. While it is important to stop the problem at the source, it could also be helpful to try and be less easily influenced by these negative people. I have listed a couple of ways to both eliminate bad peer pressure and increase positive peer influence.